Actually, it was a 5-time world champion. I was world champion one time for like 30 seconds or a minute one time, maybe 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes.
Hey, we will amend that.
It was at the pay-per-view at the Halloween Havoc, me and Sting. I don't really know what happened. I never knew this was coming. They just told me, that I would Sting would come back through the curtains or through the door, acting as he'd been hit behind the doorway, and then he'd be still on his head. I roll him up 1, 2, 3, and I'd be the champ. That's what I was told in the dressing room. We got to the spot. Barry Windham, Sting went to the door, came back. It was Barry Windham, rolled him up, and he didn't say anything to me. I got the belt, turned around. Next thing I know, Sting's back in the ring, and the referee says, "Hey, take the Stinger splash." No one ever told me that until that second.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's Halloween Havoc 1990. That's a classic image of Barry Windham dressed up as Sting. Uncanny looking dressed up as Sting that night.
Right. And the thing about it is, I still, it's sort of weird because I was, not that it would matter one way or the other, but that's when they only had 4 pay-per-views a year. They told me for 3 months, I was going to be the next world champ, and then that happened, and it just, I don't know. You think he would have told me about that part,
Yeah, you'd think. And that's another thing, too, with Halloween Havoc 90. That poster is it's one of those iconic era posters. You two staring at each other, you and Sting. Something about it, I don't know, Sid. When you think back to those days, it's there's just something so special that even a poster can bring a smile to your face and get you thinking of some of those good times.
Sure, of course they do. I was looking at a book, a wrestling book. I want to say it was Danny Davis, the referee, and even that was the old WWF territory where you got to see Gorilla Monsoon as a worker. Some other guys like that. It was really cool seeing that, and that's why I like it. Like I said, when I see a poster, I saw one in a book. Had one of the things that has your friends on there. You were in that territory, so when you see those things, that does remind you of the good old times.